Hey guys, I'm back for another video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite subjects, and that is landscape photography composition. Now I'm here at Lower Pierce Reservoir here at Singapore, and I'm going to show you guys how I find the exact spot to set up my tripod, how I analyze the landscape that is before me to choose a good and suitable foreground that will fit the entire image. And I'm going to show you guys a step-by-step process of how I work things out. Let's get to it. Right guys, so when you first walk up to this reservoir from the car park, this is the view that greets you. It's a very nice stony foreground right in front, and then you can see that there is something like a pavilion gazebo kind of thing towards the middle of the reservoir. Now a lot of photographers like to set up right here as their initial spot. Right, so one of the first things I learned about landscape photography is to never set up your tripod at the first spot that you come to. There's always a better place, so we're going to take a look at this place, and we're going to figure out whether it works for our purpose today or not. Right, this is the most popular view over here at the Lower Pierce Reservoir. Most photographers would set up here to get a shot. The sun is going to set pretty much right around here, but I'm going to talk about the problems with this composition, which explains why I never shoot here. Now first of all, it looks good. We got a nice rocky foreground right over here at the bottom, but due to the shape of the bank, you can see that there's a lot more rocks over here on the right side, and there's not much on the left side. So photographic composition is all about balance, not exact balance, not always exact balance, but we're talking about elements in the picture that is almost looks like they're about to balance. So when you shoot here, what you get is a much heavier foreground on the right side, and you get something that looks very empty over here on the left side, and I don't really like that. Now the other problem I have with shooting from here is that you can see here that there's some, on the other side of the water, there's some trees over here on the left side. They kind of intersect with the silhouette of the pavilion. And what this does is that it creates, it kind of takes away the shape of the pavilion, and there's not enough separation to properly see the shape of the pavilion itself. So I mean, it's fine if you can find a spot that shows the clear outline of what I'm talking about here. You can see right here at the bottom of the at the bottom where the reflection is, but on the top you really can't see where, you know, the trees on the other side separate from the pavilion itself, and that to me is a compositional failure. And not to mention that there's always going to be other photographers like myself who's going to go over here on the bridge over here on the other side, and they're going to be in your foreground. And whereas I love to use silhouettes of other people in my photography, I think that once again we have the problem whereby the silhouettes are not very well defined. Instead of having a very clear humanoid shape, what you're going to see is an outline that's interrupted by the trees on the far bank on the other side of the reservoir. So the other option you can do is to just forget everything, just focus in on the pavilion itself. That's pretty much an okay shot, I guess. You don't have any foreground element if you do that, and it's just going to be a shot of the sun through the pavilion itself.
I've been on the road, I've been doing shows. Now we eating steak, remember sleeping on the floor. We stillin' at the gas station when the time was cold. In the kitchen, hot, still trying to flip it out the stove. Rockin' fake J's, praying that nobody know. Watch them take my dog away, it was way too hard to stay composed. Fight to see the light of day, all this blood on my clothes. I was tired.
Hey guys, right now I'm standing on the bridge where the pavilion that I mentioned is earlier. It was right over there. And now we're going to check out the view from this side. This is one of the places where I prefer to take photos of this place. The sun is going to set where that huge crowd is, and what I really love about this spot is this rocks down here that make a very good foreground element, and then you have the this little jetty over here. You have a very good reflection of the sky. So I'm gonna set up over here and let's see what we're gonna get.
I don't wanna live life fast or die too young. Die too young. 100 miles per hour might crash cause the good die young. Yeah, the good die young. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone.
Right guys, I have my camera set up on my Leofoto mini tripod MT-03 here. I've made a first impressions of this product. If you want to check it out, just click on the link on the top right corner right now. So I also have on it my filters. I'm going to put in a circular polarizer inside, and it has a soft-edged 6-stop graduated neutral density filter. The sun is going down, the light looks good, so let's get a few shots and see how it goes.
100 miles per hour might crash cause good die young. But here I come. Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone.
Alright, bonus landscape photography tip. Do not walk around with your camera on a tripod like this, especially when it's on a filter. And while you're filming YouTube at the same time, because it's dangerous. Yep. Right, so this is the view. We stand right smack in the center of the of this path that leads down the jetty. Now it looks good, except that once again the composition is a bit out of balance. You have the pavilion on the left and pretty much nothing on the right. Now the sun is setting, it might lead to some interesting cloud formations or some color that might spread over from the right side to the left side. Now if that happens, it might actually be a worthwhile composition, but looking at the way things are now, I don't think that this spot is going to work. Alright, let's head back on the bridge. Trying to find a composition to spend the rest of the day. I think I got what I wanted. We found the best spot, so just focusing on getting the best results at the spot which we have found, which should be the best.
Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road all on my own. I'ma be the greatest, write my name in the stone. Write my name in the stone. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home. Write my name in the stone. Cause I'm coming back home. Yeah, I'm coming back home.
Alright guys, that's it for today's video. We went through the more popular spots over here at the Lower Pierce Reservoir. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me a comment if you have any questions. Remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Shalom and goodbye.
Push it to the limit, I can't go no more. Red light, no way, I'm coming back home. Long dirt road all on my own.